I'm live, guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna get famous. This is the one, guys. I can feel it. I'm mainly doing this because I made a promise that I was gonna do a live stream tonight before I killed myself, and then I decided that I might not kill myself. I might just force myself to watch some Dave Rubin shit. And we're gonna make this a short one, guys, because I need to go to bed, get my beauty sleep. Dave Rubin, stand up. Ooh. Dave Rubin owns the libs with pop culture references.
Guy says, well, what about democracy? Let the people vote. And then there's a moment where you're like, oh, are they going to end with democracy? And then everyone laughs. The hero isn't the victim. The hero actually has the opportunity to be the victim. But what makes him the hero is he says, I'm going to do it. Luke, I'm going to blow up the Death Star. Frodo, I'm going to take the ring back from Mordor. Neo, I'm going to take the red pill. They didn't say, I'm a victim, somebody help me. And especially...
What? What? Okay, first of all, Frodo bitched throughout that entire goddamn movie. Like 80% of that fucking movie, all three movies, was like, oh man, why do I have the ring? I can't handle the responsibility. Luke also bitched a lot. Anakin bitched a lot. All those guys whined a lot. All those guys remind you a lot cooler than Dave Rubin, don't get me wrong. Let's put some captions on here just in case you can't hear it. And it's like, oh fuck, god damn it. I gotta fucking put it back. Oh, god damn it. Can I put captions on? Where are the captions, guys? I'm too retarded to figure out how this works. Dave Rubin. God damn it. Where the fuck are they? Settings? Okay. Playback. God damn it. Where are the fucking stupid ass captions? Is it because I'm not using the app? I guess I am using the app. What the fuck? Whatever, guys. I think you can hear it. I think I did it right.
They didn't say, well, I'm the victim, so let me get the government to help me. It's virtue.
No, wait a minute. Okay. So, I mean, his Star Wars reference doesn't even add up because the Jedis were a part of the government. They were ordained by the government. And by the way, fuck the Jedis. I just want to say, anybody who watches those movies as an adult, I think, can't walk away from that movie thinking that the Empire wasn't completely right. Okay, so not only were the Jedis a part of the government, they totally excluded everybody else that didn't have supposed midichlorians in their blood. Who? Right? The Empire... despite its many flaws, at least anybody could be a stormtrooper. And by that I mean anybody could be a stormtrooper because those were the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. Where's the goddamn captions at? No, it's not what I want to do, you fucker.
Hey, look, think of your favorite movie right now. Think of the great adventure movies of all time. Luke Skywalker didn't look for someone else to blow up the Death Star. He went ahead and did it. You know what I mean? Frodo didn't be like, oh, where's the ring? Where's the ring? Could somebody take this ring and get it to Mordor and drop it in the thing for me? No, he did it. He didn't just sit there as the victim.
Yes, he did. Okay, he walked as the victim. That movie is him walking from point A to point B as the victim, bitching about it. Oh, why me?
Everything. Neo. What did Neo do? You know what Neo did.
Dude, what did Neo do? No, tell me what Neo did. And I'm pretty sure he bitched in the Matrix too. And by the way, Neo could bend reality, right? So, I mean, really, Neo, there was no need for him to feel like he was defeated by circumstances because he could manipulate those circumstances. You know what? I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's still a lot more intelligent than any of the shit that guy says. Let's go on. Alright, I'm gonna fucking...
That what you're asking really is, when you say what's the point, is that I think an awful lot of people are going to be black-pilled right now. Like, just put their hands up and be like, man.
What is black pilled? Is that like what like Cosby did? Is that blackpilling? Is that how Dave Rubin became a Republican? He was hanging out with Thomas Sowell one time, guys, and you know, I don't usually cheat on my husband, but I was at a Motel 6 with Tom Sowell, and Tom Sowell was like, try this drink and you might find it a little funny. And I typically don't trust African Americans, but I took a sip of the drink, and little did I know, I woke up with a raw honey, and I was black-pilled. Dave Rubin.
Oh, fuck. Just doesn't work. And that's dangerous. So, you've got blue pill, which is just like, you just believe everything the system says. Then you've got red pill, which is like, you're awake to it. But then I think...
But wait. Blue pill is believe everything the system says? I thought that they thought Trump was lying no matter what he said. Isn't Trump the system? So when this was recorded, Trump was the system, and now you're saying that the liberals believe everything they fucking hear. And by the way, with Dave Rubin, right? Like with his transition from things like atheist to Christian, pro-life to pro-choice, anti-gun to pro-gun, pro-climate change awareness to anti-climate change awareness, to think it's all hoax. Either he believes everything he hears, either he's guilty of exactly what he accuses the left of being, or he's not honest.
I think what happens to a lot of red pill people is you can't take it at some point. Remember that guy in the first Matrix? There was the guy. What's his name? Joe Palantonio, I think, is the name of the actor. I don't. Can you find out what his name was in the Matrix? Remember, at some point he just.
By the way, there's a much funnier podcast called Come Town that really goes to town on that Italian guy. Hilarious. The Italian guy's like, I can't get no more fucking pussy down here. I don't know. It's funnier when they do it.
Machines basically make a deal with him to kill Neo because he's like, I can't take knowing the truth anymore. I just want to live in a bliss. And he has his red wine and his delicious steak. And I think his name was Cypher in Matrix.
By the way, that guy's totally right. I mean, he's someone you can really sympathize with. A bad example. Because, if you knew the cold, dark reality of what the world was, and you could choose to live in a simulation, I think 99% of the people would make the same fucking choice he did. So fuck you, Dave.
You should actually watch Matrix again, and it's an interesting character. And that's the idea of blackness. Like, I just can't take it anymore. I'm going to just check out. And I think a lot of people are just going to check out. And I don't know how you deal with that.
Okay, I'm getting tired of just watching him.
Lord, give me the strength. This is
Yeah, Lord, give me the strength. Lord, give me the strength to... Oh, fuck it.
insanity. And people are rising up. I'm going to show you a couple videos in just a second about people rising up all over the country.
I'm going right to the retard report. Caller stumps Dave Rubin at live show. I don't want to click on Sam Skeeter because he does a better job of what I do. But I want to see this clip. Oh, I know this. And yeah, I actually like this video.
531 area code.
Rip Michael Brooks.
We're going to read this IM and then we're going to play it. As someone who's worked in San Francisco tech scene, I couldn't finish Corey Pine's book because it was giving me too many flashbacks to the show Silicon Valley. Yes, he's a real caller. No, and he does have that awesome voice.
Awesome. He looks like hardcore Griscom.
Yeah, he does.
Totally.
It's Nebraska Griscom.
It's Nebraska Griscom.
Yeah.
Alright, go.
During European colonialism in the Americas, free alcohol was often given to native tribes as a proof to
I'm going to speed up a little bit.
begin tribal solidarity through alcoholism and to increase the knowledge.
No, he's this guy. What this guy's saying, by the way, this question, dude. I've seen this video before. Oh shit. Okay, so I guess that was just like a thing on that video where you couldn't do closed captions. So this guy right here is basically calling out Dave Rubin for his libertarianism, and libertarianism being a terrible philosophy is not only a terrible philosophy because of the exploitation it could lead to through corporatism and basically allow the rich to get richer and the poor to get fucked, all under the vein of freedom. But there's a social side of it. Like when people say fiscally conservative, socially liberal, like there's a real downside to that too. That whole idea of social liberalism being a good thing when it could also be a tool to keep people blind, like allow the elites to, or allow the people to be controlled, the plebes, whatever the fuck you want to call them, proletariats, to be controlled by the bourgeois, the upper classes, by keeping him blind to what's going on through hedonism, through sex, through drugs, through alcohol. And you might not agree with that, but that's what this guy's getting at here. And he's going to bring up some examples of this shit. But yeah, like listen to what he says.
Investments of opium were introduced to China through British free trade policy. The results were largely catastrophic, with drug addiction destroying common families while making a large profit for the English, which, when they resisted in the Opium Wars, came into fruition. When Israel occupied the city of Ramallah in 2002, Israel took control of the television networks to broadcast pornography,
I'm with you.
obviously in an attempt to pacify resistance by manipulating people through the passions.
I'm with you every single way.
Keeping these examples in mind, how do you differentiate between a state which facilitates
where you're
drugs and
going.
sexual liberation because it values your freedom, and a state which does the same thing because it wants to enslave you?
Well, so if I understand the question correctly, I mean, look, I would say that everything that I've laid out here would be to design a state that doesn't have, without commenting on those specific things, especially the third one I never heard, but let's put that aside for a second. All of the ideas that I've laid out here have been
He literally just fucking said to that guy that I'm not going to answer your question. He just said to that guy, I'm not going to answer your... Fuck him.
the ideas that would from doing any of those things. In a truly free society that is actually based on liberty and individual laws and limited property and all of those things, or personal property and all of those things, the state would not be powerful enough to do any of those horrific things. And this is sort of the negotiation. This is the negotiation that everyone has to take. So it's like right now, I would say to someone on the left, if you hate Trump, the argument isn't we have to impeach him or he's Hitler or any of those things. What you should be doing is actually fighting for the principles of limited government, so that the guy that you think is go to war.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, Michael Brooks is a cool guy. I don't agree with him largely, but, you know, keep his memory alive. Like, look at him right there. Like, that whole clip, he was just having a good time. Rest in peace, man. But fuck Trump. Dude, that clip just does such a good job of showing Dave Rubin's grift. He couldn't answer a serious question that disagreed with his point of view, that disagreed with libertarianism, that honestly showed a weak point in the libertarian philosophy, how the state uses that mentality of personal freedom, man, to fucking keep people blind and enslave them. And he just went into the whole left hates Trump spiel. So with that, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to have dreams of Dave Rubin.